Okay. So here we have discussed about the upper case, right? And similarly, we have vice versa, okay, lower case. For if you want to make all values inside the table, the column data, okay, if you want to convert that into uppercase, yes, you can. Okay, here also we have a customer email ID, right? For example, if you see here, the customer email ID and the location, and we have all our small letters. Now, if I want to convert that into, okay, uppercase, same. What you need to do first, you have to give command or function name, then open bracket and close the bracket. Even you can give like this, but what will happen? It will print this entire value. Because not you are not giving any name, right? So again, I am giving the name here. Same name we need to give so that it is the best practice. Even if you give ABC, it will print ABC. Okay, it is not an issue. But whenever you are practicing, right, you just give the proper actual name only. Now you say I'm executing this query. Okay, you see all are converted to capital letters. So the column name, it is displaying customer email. For example, if you are not giving nothing, if you are not giving, just you have taken the uppercase. Now you see how it will execute, and you see the it will print as a column name. The entire whatever you have given the case state, the uppercase, right? It will print as it is. So that is the reason we give. If you don't want to give a name, for example, you can give ABC. It will print ABC as it is. You see, ABC column name. Okay, so always we need to give a better the same name. Okay, like this. Get it? Okay, this is null. Okay, it is not a string. So you are seeing in the small letters. Okay, so keep that in mind. Like okay, we have all our now converted into capital letters. So this I'll keep it above. Now I will convert that entire things to smaller letter. So to convert that into small letter, what we need to do? We just use the lower function. So I'm just changing here. Even though if it is a small letter already, it will convert and it will print as it is. Okay. But you don't know, you may not identify the difference. That's it. You see now? So Chinna, Ramu, Kumar, everything is small letters. And here also everything is small letters. Okay. If you want to print, in case some situation you may get, okay, your source, uh, for example, you have a table A, and you have a table B. Under that, for example, table A, one value is coming, all are with capital letters. Okay, it is something like. But in table B, you are getting small letters. But you need to join these two columns. For example, how will you join? So first you need to convert, because it is a here you have a capital and here you have a small letter. It will not join because by seeing the name, it is the same. But the back end, it is not the same. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to convert either it is to small letter, or either you have to convert into capital letter. Anything you need to do. So at that time, if you want to make a small letter, then just take the lower and make like this generally. So that column. So what will happen? The whatever the value is there at the right, this will convert into smaller letter. So joining statements, when you do, then it is very, very important. So now what we have practiced? We have practiced upper and we have practiced lower. Now we have a init cap. Okay. This init cap, what it does? It will convert all our starting letter with a camel letter and the remaining all are smaller letters. Let's see. See, if you see here, the in the email ID, the first letter is G. Again here G. Again here G. Okay. Sorry, capital letters. It is converted all are capital letters. After special characters, it is converted. You see here, here, each letter, starting letter converted into capital letter, and the rest of all are small letters. So like this, we can use. You need to remember, whenever situation comes, right, you need to apply these things. Okay, like this, you have to use these three, okay, functions. And only do we have only these many? No, we have many actually. Hmm? This is converting the data from capital to smaller, smaller to capital. And will it apply for integer means no. This will apply only for string, not for integer. Okay, these three are, it supports. Okay, it is used. Okay, it is used for only strings, not for numeric values or double values. Okay, you should not. Hmm? This is one thing you need to understand. Now, for example, let's say I have a number. Can I convert that into smaller and capital means? First of all, number is only one format. One, two. This is, there is no small letters or there is no capital letters here. Okay. In the strings means we have, we can write a capital letters and we have a smaller letter. Okay. But if you see, for example, who discovered this English, for example, letters, right? If they have written only one, like how we have a Telugu. Okay, Telugu, we can write a Telugu, but in Telugu we have only single letter. That's it. There is no smaller, there is no capital. And even Hindi, okay, we have a only one small one letter. That is standard. But English we have a capital letters, uh, small letters, and Italian letters. Something kind of we have. So not Italian, something we call. I don't remember that. So we have a like this. So that is the reason these many functions came into the picture. Okay. Now let's talk about the double. Okay. For example, you have a 10 dot, okay, 09, something like you have, for example. Now you need to take the round function. Okay. Then what it does actually, we will see. It will convert into number, something we can do it here. We will be discussing about the round. For example, I don't have a table. Hmm? I want to test the data with value. Then you just use the round function. Anything is fine. Okay. Now you see, I will give 10.0908, anything from. No need to give any from value. Directly you can execute like this. See, it is giving round as 10 because after 10 it is 0.8. For example, if you give 8, what result you will get? Now you see, you got the 11. Why? Because the precision, it is more than 5. Now I'll give 5. Okay. Now you just check what it converts your round function. It will give 11. Now if I give a 4, for example, it is less than 5, right? It will print only 10. See, like this. So this round what it does actually, whatever the value present after precision, it will check if it is more than 5, if more than 4, then it will take as a round up and it will add one value into the actual value. Otherwise, if it is a less than, then it will convert into less than. Okay. Now, for example, I am using minus. You see, minus 10. If I use 6, minus 11. Like this, it will come. So this is how for only a round up for double values, it will print this for, sorry, for decimals. We need to call for decimals. For decimals, this round is used. So you need to remember this. For characters, if you want to convert from smaller to capital, capital to smaller, or camel case, then use these things. And if you are converting, if you are making round up the values, whether it is a 11 or whether it is a higher or lower or actual, then use the round function. So you need to remember like this. When you remember like this, then only you can able to complete this task. Okay. Now, how many we have discussed? Uppercase, lowercase, init cap, and round. We have discussed now. Okay. And how many are there? Generally, we have a more than 50 or something. But regularly, we use only few. Around maybe we use 20 functions. More, we won't use more than that actually. In real time, I'm talking about. Okay. So, whatever I'm saying, right, regularly we use. That is what. Hmm? And now we will use another one. What is this? I'll show you. Okay, NVL. It is what it does. This NVL. This NVL it plays it plays very crucial role in the select statement or data conversion and data retrieving the values. How? Means, for example, here you have a one column you have a null. Hmm? Another column you have a value, for example. Now what it does, it this value it will replace with this null. How? Let's see now. So now let me go back here. In the customer table, we have some nulls, right? Okay, now I'm executing this. Here, if you see, okay, I have a null. Ah, for example, I'm just giving you example. Now, what I have to do, wherever I have a null value in the customer location, I want to print the name of that customer. This is my requirement. What is my requirement? Wherever I have a null value in customer location, I have to replace this value with the customer name. So, for example, I have a Rajoli. So I know no, I don't want to replace it. I have a null for the second record. Then I have to replace this value into null. And again, Bangalore, I don't want to touch. And this null we have Jaggu, Venki. So I have to replace the value. How to do that? So what I will do, I'll create a one more query. Let's just check how I will do. Just customer ID. I will take as it is. Okay, customer name. I'm taking as it is customer name so that I can show you. Okay, customer location. Okay, after that I'm using NVL. First, what I'm saying, in case I have a customer location value is null, then take the customer name, right? Then first I'm giving the column name, comma. In case if I find any null value, then take the customer name. So I'm giving the value like this. So I will give as a hmm, derived column. I'll give the name like this from customer. This is the transformation. Okay, whatever we are doing. Huh? Okay, last, right? Sorry, when I confused. You see, customer location, we don't find any null value for the first record. So that is the reason it got printed as it is in the third column. So second column, we have a null, right? At that time, what we have taken? We have taken the customer name. So it got replaced here. So you see, you will not find any null values. So wherever you have a null values, it will replace the NVL function. Yeah, that is how we need to. This NVL we use regularly. Okay, like this you need to practice. Am I clear here? Do you have any questions? Hello. Hello.
No, no, Anna.
Are you sure?
No, no. Yes.
I'm asking new joiners. Babu, Hussein,
No doubts. No doubts.
Ramu, hmm, Sharda.
Nothing, sir.
Anna, it's clear.
Hmm. I don't know. Today Sharda is very silent. I don't know. I think she is doing something.
No, in the beginning, my network was not stable, so I
Oh,
was switching in between. So
okay.
that's the reason.
Ram Gidaya, are you clear?
Clear, clear, sir.
No, no. I'm asking one of our friend Ram Gidaya.
Okay, okay.
Hello, Ram
Any
Gidaya. Are you
any
clear?
no problem. Clear.
Yeah, I'm not asking you something whether you understood or these functions or not.
I understand you. I have knowledge.
Okay, right. Okay. Now, tomorrow, what I will do, I will give you the scenarios. Hmm? And even I will continue this call. Tomorrow, in the sense, I'm telling you guys, I will give you some functions and scenarios. You need to practice that also. This is very, very important. All transformations are performed by using these kind of functions only. Each function, you need to understand what is the use case of each function. Here, if you see, I said earlier in the call, we have around 50, 50, 60. Let's take even 100 also. It does not matter for us. Okay. Only we use more, maximum 10 or 20. Maximum in our real time. Okay. Just we use. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. Oh, so if you practice per day one function, okay, then 11 days or 20 days it will take. But you may become perfect in the functions. These functions only used for transformations. That is very, very important. Okay. Now we have completed NVL also. Similarly, we have a coalesce function also. Okay. So that coalesce is for you is a task. Okay. How we can use this coalesce? This is the task for you guys. It is similar to NVL, but it has its own feature. It has its own feature. This is your task. You need to practice. Okay. So this is the one. After that, we have LPAD and RPAD. Let me go with the other one, which is very, very useful as trim function and length. Both are very, very important. How these are important, and these are all we use very regularly. Okay. Let me show you. Okay, now I'll show you with example. Here, if you see real-time data only, I'll show you. Here you see Rajoli, how many letters we have? Can anyone?
Six.
And Bangalore, how many letters we have?
8 letters.
Null, how many letters we have?
9 letters.
Null, how
Null
many?
4 letters.
Huh? Let's see now. Select customer, location, comma, length of customer, location, from customer. You see here? 6 letters, null. 9 letters, null. Why it has given means this null it will not consider. So that is the reason. Now I will get this using another function using. Oh, the trim also is not converted. Okay, for nulls it is not ready. Leave it. Okay, that I will show you that. Okay, now you see we are, you see 6, null to null, 9 and null. Generally for nulls, right, it should give actually 0. Why 0? Because this is null. Okay, it is not a string null. It is normal null. Okay, so that is the reason it should give value. Okay, now you see what we have discussed about the length function, and this length it is giving the value. Correct. Now, for example, select. Okay, I am giving you like this length of, okay, in single quotation, Kumar. I have like this. Now, how many letters you have? Gida? How many letters we can expect here?
It is including space. It is collect with including space.
Yes. Right. Now you see this. Total 9. Actual letters, how many we have?
5.
5.
Okay.
Now I want only to print 5. What I have to do?
Trim. Trim function. Trim.
That using the trim function, what we need to first, we need to trim the function.
अंदर रखते थे
Muhammad Uzair, mute please. Don't unmute yourself. Okay. Now, so here actually we have a letters, 5 letters, but due to spaces, it has read it, around a total 9 letters. Now, to remove that, what we need to do? This is the next question, right? Now, what I will do, I will use the trim function. This trim function, what it does, whether it is a left side, whether it is a right side, whether it is a left side, it will remove the spaces. This is also very, very useful. You see, now you don't know whether spaces are removed or not. So how do I know? Yes, spaces are removed. On top of that, you take the length function. Now, if you get 9 letter means the trim is didn't work. If you get a 5 letter means the trim is worked. Okay. Now you see, you got the 5 letters. So like this, what it does, this trim function first it remove the data of spaces, and then on top of that, the length will take the actual length of the characters. So like this, you can write a functions inside functions. Okay, like function 1 open bracket, again function 1, function 2, again open bracket and close bracket of inside function, and outer open bracket and close bracket for the outer function. So first it will execute this one, and after that outer function will execute. So you can write this. So first it will execute this one, and then outer function it will execute. Okay, this is the very, very useful in real time. We use multi functions on top of outside of the functions. Okay, more than one we use in real time. Sometimes it is needed. Okay, sometimes we don't require. Got it? So today, how many functions we have learned today? So we have learned today trim as well, and then length as well. So total upper, lower, init cap, round, and NVL, trim, and length. And the coalesce is the task for you guys. Okay, you need to practice this. Okay, this is the today's class. If I'm stopping the recording session, if you have any questions, you can ask.